video is brought to you by SONY Transportation, now hiring Super B wood chips, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sutco.ca, use promo code JuanFan, let them know I sent you, get an extra $100 on your first payday, and make sure you use me as a reference when you're applying. Any referral bonuses I get, I will split with you. Good morning!
Good afternoon.
And good evening. How are you guys doing? My cookie crew's doing well. We are, where are we? This is Highway 155 in Washington between Omak and Grand Coulee. We're on Distill Pass, if that's pronounced right. I was informed by the officials that one requires chains to go over these passes, so I've been meaning to buy chains for this pickup for a long time anyway, so I stopped at the Schwab's. I've looked online at home before, and buying chains for the pickup in Canada is so much more expensive than down here in the US. I'm like, well, we're down in the US, I may as well buy some good chains. I bought really higher end chains, like they're almost big rig worthy, heavy duty. Obviously smaller for the smaller tires, but I bought some pretty heavy duty chains. Just one set for the rear wheel drives. Debating getting 2 sets for the front and rear, but how long have we owned this pickup and I've never gotten stuck with it yet?
Exactly.
Like the chances of actually needing the chains, highly unlikely. But it is good to have them there just in case. And I could throw them on the front or the rear depending on what we're doing. If we're climbing a hill, maybe throw them on the front. If I need the steer capability of climbing a hill, and if we're descending a hill, probably have to put them on the back. This road's in really good condition, so there's no way I needed chains, but I'm like, legally you're required to have them to pass these passes, and I've been meaning to buy them for so long. Why not?
Washington has really funky rules about their tires and chains and stuff.
Yeah.
Which we didn't know about because we don't drive our pickup down here.
No, we drive the big rig, so we know the big rig rules. So yeah, it is 12:30 p.m. Beautiful November afternoon. It was -3 Celsius, although the roads are wet. So we're headed up to Grand Coulee, or down to Grand Coulee Dam. You guys have seen us drive through here lots of times with the big rig, but not with our personal vehicle, I don't think. Headed to Spokane. Should be a good day. We left early to give ourselves extra time, just in case these roads were worse. There's no camera for this pass, so kind of had a guess, and it's like, yeah, it should be alright.
You never know with customs either if you pull inside as expected
Yep.
or not.
Customs could take an extra hour. We had a really nice custom agent, so that was not an issue.
That guy was so like whatever. He loved us.
I think his ploy was be the people's friend and they'll tell you stuff, joking around and having fun.
Yeah.
His ploy was, hey, this guy's super chill, you can tell this guy anything. I think that was his trick. He's like, are you lying to me? And I'm like, no, you're lying to me. I'm like, no, and he's laughing.
Like he actually could do like so much joking with him when he was like chill. He was.
I joked back with him, but I was very conscious of what he was doing. But I have nothing to hide, so.
Well, I saw him interacting with the car in front of us, and he was joking around with them too. I'm like, listen, this guy. This job's not serious. for
Sounds
him.
like he enjoys his job.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like following this vehicle because of all the spray we're
And he
getting.
was also the one that told you that you need a change, so he's very helpful.
He just goes, those aren't winter tires. I'm like, they are! They don't look like traditional winter tires, but they have sipes on them. The very soft rubber compound. We had no issues with them. We had these tires last winter. And no issues at all last winter with them. Really good grippy winter tires. First glance, they don't look very wintery tires, but they're really good tires.
What symbol do they have?
They have the M&S and the snowflake in the mountain
Oh,
logo
they have
on
both?
it. Yeah.
Well, that's really weird. Usually it's one or the other. Excuse me.
Excused. Let's see, is there any passing zones over here anywhere?
I don't think so.
Just hang back a bit, I guess, so we can keep getting sprayed with all this muck. It is beautiful. It's been snowing hard the last couple of days, so we weren't sure what we were going to hit. There's an umbrella. Purple umbrella there, that was weird. The roads are good. They've done a good job clearing these passes.
We're gonna go from snow to try this again. We're gonna go to snow to no snow to lots of rain. Monday's supposed to be like 2 inches of rain in a day.
Not here.
No. That would work out.
Once we're down the snow, there's another passing zone. Here it must have been a bit windier because there's not as much snow on top of the trees. It's all been knocked down. So yeah, I only took 2 cameras with on vacation. Kind of testing it out over here. 2 front-facing cameras, almost identical shots, but kind of flip it back and forth. If there's something cool, Jess can rotate her camera to passenger side. And if I see something cool, I can rotate it to the driver's side or
And
something.
we have no fancy microphone.
Yeah, also no microphone here. I figured it might be worth trying it in the pickup. We'll see. If it's terrible, you guys will never see this video. If it's okay, well, you guys might see it. We have a brand new camera on our list of things to buy, and after that, a microphone to buy. 2 microphones.
There's only so much you wanted to pack to go through an airport.
Yeah, flying, I just did 2 cameras and 2 suction cup mounts. That's it. I wasn't going to record any video while on vacation. I'm like, well, what if we're going for a drive in the rental car? The suction cup mounts work. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Engine brakes suck on this thing. Take my foot off the throttle and it just keeps going. You know, those electric cars that have one throttle, one pedal driving, I could get very used to that because that's like a big rig with the engine brakes on. You take your foot off the throttle, engine brakes kick on automatically. It's very much like driving an electric car where you just take your foot off the throttle and then automatically, with the electric cars, it does regenerative braking. basically turns all the brakes into an electricity generator and charges the battery. Could pass here. The bus is going faster here too. Yep. We never drink pop drinks, and when we do, it's like you have that syrup stuck in your throat. Should have just gotten the water. I think we're good here. One more time. Cruise control set. Clear roads. Your window clean?
Looks like it.
I mean, your camera clean?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I've never done that before, ever. It's like we're on vacation before we go on vacation. We took the full day yesterday just to get things ready. Pack and get the truck ready and all the little things that you always rush to do at the end. Took a full day to do it. Most relaxed packing I've ever done. I don't know if I have to do that in the future, but it is certainly nice and relaxing doing it that way.
That's why I like to take a week off before vacation at home instead of trucking. Because I come home and you have like 4 hours before bed to do it. You are on the road, right? I think you enjoyed it. Yeah.
I did, but I also, knowing that I was going to be doing that, I left a lot of things to be done on that day too.
Yeah, but that's the beautiful part of it.
Taking the kayaks off, taking the roof rack off. By the way, you know what happens to a kayak when it sits on top of the roof of the pickup? When it pours rain, it fills the side of the kayak up. It happens all the time. We just dump out the water. But then it starts snowing, and then that water in there turns into solid ice. You know how heavy those kayaks are? Holy smokes, they were heavy.
Well, that's what I was afraid of. But, yeah, that's what happened.
My GPS says there's a chevron right here. I think my GPS is wrong.
And the knots on the straps were.
Yeah, the knots on the straps. You got these tie-down straps, and I knot up the loose ends. Those loose ends were so frozen, I couldn't undo the knots, so a knife was required. But those straps are as old as those kayaks are, so you need new straps for those anyway. I noticed one of those bungees that holds in the oar when you're not paddling was broken.
Oh.
So
Wonder how that happened.
see if we can do something new on there, because I know I love those bungees on there. So
I don't know. Those kayaks are getting so old.
they're getting really old.
Who knows if it got cut like that from someone trying to steal it or.
Just old. Those bungees were getting sun exposed bungees for that long. They were getting old. As long as we do our RVing life in a year and a half, 2 years from now, in British Columbia, kayaks are fine. But as soon as we start going to different provinces and different states, I don't know if we actually want to deal with bringing kayaks with us. because there's so many laws to water, but so a lot of places you have to get registered.
Not really. Unless you stick out the right things.
Yeah, we might just buy new kayaks.
You know what type I would get? The sit-in ones might be better.
Yeah, instead of no, ours right now are sit-in. You mean sit on top? Yeah. That might be, especially if we do some rivers and stuff, just rolling off of it instead of being stuck inside. That might be better.
Since I'm not sure swimmer heavy, something easy to cling to and go back over.
Yeah.
Here.
No, that might be because they never can fill with water.
Yeah, those in Belize, and that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, they were nice. Yeah, I could see us getting a high-end version of that. I don't want the cheapy ones. Nothing wrong with the cheap ones. I just want something that lasts as long as these have. If we do get more kayaks. But that's far off in the future. We are planners. We plan stuff way ahead.
My type of we plan, but we don't hungry a lot of our plans.
We make all these lists of things to do. 1-year plan, 2-year plan, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, and none of them are that has to happen. And I never feel disappointed when they don't happen. It's like, yeah, we planned for that, didn't happen, we went a different route. Don't ever regret that. That's just the way we went.
But we kind of thought about how it could go a different way too, or we give ourselves a lot of thought out plans.
We make enough plans it's impossible to follow all the routes, but making these plans, when we get there, it's an easy decision. Because we've already thought about what the future could bring, there's easy decisions to go, okay, let's just do this then. And I'm never too concerned what yesterday needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, yeah, yesterday me bought this thing that no longer is relevant in my life. I no longer need that thing, even though it might be thousands of dollars. I can let go of things like that.
That's kind of what we did with our quad, right? So, yeah, okay.
Like, quad was awesome. Spent a lot of money on our quad. Over 30 grand. And we gave it away.
Yep. We donated it to other cause.
Yeah, we donated it to a fire department. But
we were ready to do that.
But my yesterday self, I'm not too worried what my yesterday self did, right? I'm sure we got a tax receipt from the fire department and all of that, so we got something out of that too. So.
But we could almost do that to a lot of our stuff. We were just okay, we're okay with doing very small derby and having much whatever break.
Not materialistic. I think that makes life happier if you're not materialistic. When we decided to stop giving each other gifts and give each other experiences like we are doing now, going on vacation, I think our life got happier.
Mm-hmm. A lot less cluttered, so to speak.
There are some material things that we have that I would hold on for dear life because of all the memories attached to those things.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
I'm joking around with my sister. I'm I'm bringing a couple of gifts, but let's get the me. She's you don't know how 10,000 times % true that is, right? Yep. See family, spend time with family. Haven't seen them in 5 years.
Yeah, we were going to go, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And you know, COVID happened. What happened to all the snow? -1 degree Celsius.
I'm over here. I see it, but I don't see it.
There's a cow up there. And more cows. They blend right in. The brown and beige type of cows, they blend right in. We're coming right up there. I guess we're in the Columbia River Gorge right now. I didn't even realize how we drove out of the snow until I'm like, wait a minute. Barely gets the snow on the mountains, but down here we're clear. Alright, car. Speeding and passing me. Quite a bit under the speed limit. Thanks to me being a truck driver, I'm so cautious passing people. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in the pickup. I can just fly by these people. It's not an issue. I have become a lot more of a relaxed, chilled driver in a personal vehicle since I took on driving professionally.
Even idled the truck yesterday.
Yeah, I idled the truck for 45 minutes yesterday. Just to charge up the battery and all of that stuff.
He said it was badly needed. It was like, no.
It barely turned over. It's like, come on, you can turn over. So we'll see if it starts up next weekend. It was like -5 out and a battery that had been discharged most of the way, right? So we'll see. Hopefully it's warm next weekend at home. What's the forecast? Not good?
I think we're hanging out between 0 and 5, but I don't know exactly.
Maybe Sunday afternoon, warmest time of day. I'll try firing it up. I need to attach booster cables to it.
The weather for back home for next weekend. I've been looking at vacation weather.
Fair enough.
It should be kind of cold. You were surprised how cold it's going to be.
Yeah, Texas is going to be actually cold. Like, locals are going to be freaking out how cold it is.
Yeah.
We're going to be almost at freezing temperatures in Texas overnight.
Yeah. Which may put a strain on the power grid. Turn on heat and stuff.
Columbia River down on the bottom. Okay, we're going below the speed limit as it is. They're in their brakes. Okay, I think it's time to zip by you. I see a car coming. A little four-banger in here. Cop car at that. And I was speeding significantly past that car. a little straight four banger in here, so she's pretty good for a little light truck like this. Very fuel economic.
It would have gotten something slightly different. It would have gone back and get a different truck, but
If I were to buy this pickup back then, knowing what we would have wanted it for, it would have been a full-size pickup. Full-size crew cab diesel pickup. That's what I would have bought in hindsight. But like I said, I'm not too worried about what yesterday itself did.
this truck's been all the way to this land bank.
Oh yeah, that was in here.
Yeah.
It was its first real road trip.
Yeah. This truck's been to a few places. That Matrix went a lot of places too.
Yeah. I'm a fan of Taylor. Taylor vehicles have treated us well.
Yeah.
It was a chunk of ice.
And the customer service is really excellent at this location that we go to.
Yep. I've never bought a vehicle because I was brand loyal. I've bought every vehicle due to customer service. I've told the story before, but I went into a Chevy dealership. So, I don't know, I was probably out of high school 2 years or so, making good money at the job I was doing. Wanted to buy myself a brand new SUV. I get myself a Chevy or Cheers. It's a Tahoe. I was going to buy a Tahoe. Walked in, asked the salespeople a few questions, and they just answered one-liners and walked away every time. It's like, okay. Apparently, I'm not being taken seriously. After trying several times to, get attention, goes, I've got the money. Literally, I've got the money to buy this vehicle now. And nobody wanted to talk to me. Young kid out of high school, right? So who wants to talk to a young kid out of high school? He's not actually going to buy anything. Fine. Drove over to the next town and went to, those Dodge Durangos look pretty nice. Salesperson wouldn't even talk to me. Literally said he was busy and sat in the office doing stuff. It's like, you don't have another customer to talk to. Wouldn't even talk to me. Like, fine. Okay, went back to our town. Go, well, I guess those Ford Explorers look decent too. Let's go look at those. And immediately had customer service. Really good customer service. Answered all the dumb questions I had. And bought myself a Ford Explorer. That truck treated me really well too. But then when it was time to trade it in for a new vehicle, we had moved from Manitoba to BC. Went to the Ford dealership here in Penticton and got horrible customer service. I'm like, well, I'm just going to buy another Ford Explorer, replace it because I like that Ford so much. It treated us really well.
Trying that GMC too. I'm just to a couple places were like, no.
Yeah, we test drove. GMC is okay, customer service, but test drove those and it That was better than the Ford customer service. And then we went into Toyota and all of a sudden got treated really well. Like I remember the Ford dealership in Wingler, Manitoba treated me really well. It's like, yeah, that's the customer service I remember. It's like, okay, I guess we're buying a Toyota. We bought a Toyota Matrix at the time. Until I wrote that off after 3 years owning it. And then we went and bought the Toyota Tacoma because good customer service.
We still can go in there for parts and really go.
They call me by name when I walk in there, and I rarely go in there.
Yeah. Really is a really good customer service place. Like, you know, it's part of their sales pitch, but at the same time, you can't help but go, yeah, they kind of care.
I don't care if that's their sales pitch. You're doing what you're supposed to. You're doing your job, and you're doing your job well. Okay, I respect that sales pitch. Of course, you're trying to get me to spend more money than I'm willing to spend. I'm also, when we bought this truck, I took a couple months to buy this truck. I walked in and was very vague about what I wanted. I knew exactly what I wanted, when I wanted it, and how I wanted it, and the price I was willing to pay for it. And coming in over a couple of months, let them know that I really didn't need to buy this, but I was interested in actually buying it. So I got a really decent deal on this truck. Talked the price way down. Don't regret buying it. The first car I owned was a used car. It was a Grand Le Mans. Huge boat of a car. Also treated me super well. I overheated it the one time and warped the head on the engine. And I took the head off, put in a new gasket, put it all back together. I'm not mechanically inclined at all. I just took everything apart, put a new gasket on, put everything back together the way I found it, and drove that car for a couple more years. What? Grand Coulee. If that dam ever burst, this bridge would be gone.
I don't have anything for your throat, but I need something.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a frog stuck in my throat. I keep clearing my throat.
All these falling.
Beautiful. Still fall here.
They're back and fall. I love how we change seasons like this.
Yeah. Beautiful fall day here. Plus 1 degree Celsius.
Taking all the leaves up.
Grand Coulee Dam in the background there on the left-hand side. So I personally put a lot of weight behind customer service. I'm not brand loyal at all.
People always ask us what's our favorite tractor or car or whatever.
Yeah, favorite brand of big rig, favorite brand of vehicle, favorite brand of tractor. Don't have one.
Brand is a brand.
All vehicles have their positive and negatives. Come on, Fro. It's the last time I order a fountain drink. Until next time. Just drink a bunch of water and see if it goes away.
Is there like when it comes to brands to like food or shoes or whatever clothes, like there's some I like better, but I'm not loyal to them.
Yeah, buy off-brand shoes. They're garbage shoes.
Yeah.
I want a brand name shoe. I'm not necessarily stuck on a certain brand of.
Yeah.
I right now I lean toward Dakota steel toe boots. I find them fairly comfortable, and Skechers and shoes. I like the brand Skechers for comfortable shoes right now. But doesn't mean I'm gonna stick with them.
Same with food. Some off-brand is good, some off-brand isn't good. It depends on what it is, right? But I'm like, I'm not stuck on like a brand. I just sometimes go, name brand is better, whatever name brand, different one versus no name brand. But sometimes I prefer no name brand too. So yeah, brands really don't sell me, really. Which is kind of good, because we're on vacation somewhere where there's a lot of different brands. Cool, trace and stuff.
You know what? I never go this way. I always go on the highway. Big rigs aren't allowed to do this. Let's go through town.
Thinking if it's warm enough, it would have stopped at visitor center and stuff, but I'm like, that has to wait till the summer again. Oh, something sounds like a bell behind me.
Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh, there's little Schwab's here. That's where I bought my chains. School from town like this. Elementary school. Big elementary school.
I know the schools are open today. Alabama, I've seen that.
I saw a kid hanging out in that school. Our schools for Veterans Day?
Where did I stay in the US? NBC.
No, Canada is Remembrance Day.
We're
We're in the US, that's why I said Veterans Day.
NBC is Okanagan, like, is that the professional day today? So the teachers are teaching about the for students.
How are the teachers teaching if there's no
No,
students?
professional day, they're there, not teaching, they're training, whatever.
Okay, you said teachers are teaching, but then like there's no students. So.
Well, you just think of what I was trying to say.
I know what you said, though.
It's here, Fry Guy.
Fry guy. Fry guy. I ordered coleslaw and I got fries. The receipt said fries. Fine, I might have said fries, but I meant to say coleslaw.
Same thing with me, teaching and training.
But at least I admit I said it wrong.
I'm not denying that I said it that way.
I think you were.
No.
Either way, schools are closed.
At least in BC, I don't know about here. They look empty to me.
see how Lake Roosevelt looks.
Frost on these trees.
Some frost on these trees. I see frost on the rocks, but not on the trees.
There's always stuff on these trees.
Okay, up there. Yes, I see it there. Okay, you can see a higher angle on that side than I can. Yeah, the lake looks pretty darn full. Right close to the top, max height of water there. That's another weird thing, but guardrails get in the way. In a big rig, you look over all the guardrails. Now I'm looking through the guardrails. Okay, oops. Thank you, oops. Cruise control going again.
I didn't know if it still was true, but apparently you don't become a driver unless you for many years.
UPS?
Yeah.
You can't just go from.
No, apparently you were stuck in a warehouse for many years before you're allowed to driver.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I believe that. Maybe that's the way we used to do things.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, climbing back up into the snow. Or the Columbia Gorge. Now we got a big rig in front of us. I think it's just an 18-wheeler. So it might be okay. We'll see if it gets tucked behind it or not. It's pretty far ahead of us. You can see a pretty solid line where the snow starts. We've got to make it right to the top of that ledge. Feels weird not even slowing down for this corner. The big rig, you have to slow down so much.
It's gonna shrink everywhere. And that one that I smell back, it tastes like a cappuccino coffee. I have no clue why or how.
Any cough drops or anything in there?
But I think that
The big rig has everything. I can live in the big rig. In the pickup, there's nothing here. It's like,
I would usually have one of my first bags in the out for vacation. It's kind of silly to buy those with like 13 years almost about 9 years. We're gonna do that a little bit differently too.
do what?
It actually took the window seat and the aisle seats and the window seat.
Yeah. It's short enough light that I'm like, we don't really need a window seat.
Yeah, they have sure nowadays anyways. Most of them.
And middle seat, aisle seat will go us faster off the lane. So
You managed to only have one check bag, so it's the trucking before you do that things.
in fact, I think we're packed lighter for vacation than for a week of trucking.
Maybe.
Quite a bit lighter. Yeah.
There's just a book backpacks or carry-on.
Yep. 2 backpacks, carry on, and then 1 check baggage.
I'm just doing this a little bit differently than this slower now.
Canceled my credit card yesterday, so we brought some extra cash. Because my credit card got used, I skipped the dishes. Day before yesterday, it's like, wait a minute, we didn't order any skip the dishes, and this credit card has never been used. It's a brand new credit card, like a month old. Never been used at skip the dishes. This is not us. Who has already? How is a brand new credit card already compromised?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how we keep doing that.
But I'm quite impressed. This is a new credit card for me, new company. I don't even know what they're. It's a credit union credit card. Really good rates on that card, and the customer service when I called them was really good customer service.
And we fought with the other one for months.
Yeah, with the other one there was one of those charges, and it took months to fight that charge. This one, literally a one phone call, got it dealt with, canceled the credit card, and they're chipping me a new one. But luckily we still have Jess's credit card, so that's good. And my old credit card that I don't really care for anymore.
But it kind of sucks, but at least we watch out for it, and we kind of knew right away.
Yeah, we knew the morning after. It's like, wait a minute.
It's like, order skip. I'm like, no, check my account. I'm like, nope.
Are we crazy? Did we do that? I'm like, what did we eat for yesterday?
For supper.
No, it's for sure not us.
And I don't use your credit card, I use a different one. When I do order skip, so I'm like, nope. So I keep everything separate that way.
Here we go into the snow again. Winter to fall to winter.
Your old credit card is used for one thing, mine is used for another thing. Like, we always keep it separate for this reason.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
Started the video in a forest in the winter, went into fall in the bottom of the valley, and now we're climbing out into winter in the flatlands. There's the red barn. As soon as you see a red barn, you know you're in the flatlands. And once we get a couple of these hills in on the flatlands, we'll call it a day. Farmland all nicely snowed in. None of this is growing here yet. I was wondering where the winter wheat is growing. I wonder what it looks like there, but we'll get to see it green through the snow. But farmers are super happy for if there's anything planted here. This is exactly what they want. Have the snow sitting on top of winter wheat. Be a really good harvest if hold on to the snow over the winter. Gorgeous day up there. -1 here. Celsius. I know I said we're in the U.S. and we're using U.S. terms, but apparently I'm still using Celsius.
I think we'll be in Texas is okay.
Yeah, Celsius and Fahrenheit, I'm kind of stuck on the Celsius. Miles, kilometers are fairly easy to switch back and forth. visually, if you say half a mile away, I can visualize that. You can tell me whatever that is in meters, and I can't visualize that. Yeah.
Weird how we kind of use both in a way.
Well, growing up in Manitoba, they laid out all the plots of land by the mile. Whereas every half mile there's a road. Every mile there's a bigger road. So we call them the mile roads. So it's easy to visualize a mile because it took exactly 1 minute to drive that 1 mile.
Well, that's where I grew up too, right? Well, mine's mile, but like those little things that were funny.
Beautiful viewpoint here.
We kind of pick and choose certain things that we like about those systems.
What? Is it 1 hour difference? 2 hour difference. They're in Central Time? 2 hour time zone change. Yeah, that's going to be a little hard. I didn't even think of that. I always think of Texas as straight south, but it's actually a little. It's quite a bit east, so yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We should be good. We got a nice decent layover. Premature bust you there. Anyway, we're going to call it a day here. I don't know why I couldn't wait to sneeze until after that, or after we ended the video. Thank you for riding along with us. I'm really going to be interested in editing this video and see what I can do with the 2 cameras. 2 forward-facing cams should be fairly easy to edit for vacation. Because I'm on vacation, I don't want to spend the whole time editing, right? So if I get 1 or 2 videos in and quickly edit them. Also want to experiment with the audio with no microphone. Might work in the pickup. There's no way in the world that's working in the big rig. But I want to experiment. We'll see. If you guys want to go back a little bit and listen, I don't know if it'll work or not. I don't know if my program will do it if I can make Jess's camera. You guys can hear that sound on your right ear, and my camera, you can hear that sound on the left ear. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'm going to try for the first time ever. See if I can get that to work. Might not work. It might be all in stereo, but trying things while on vacation. But anyway, we are out of here. Thank you guys so much for supporting us. Really, really appreciate those of you that have hit that join button down below. All their names will show up in the credits back here. I don't know why I'm pointing because there's no camera on me. And of course, if you're not a member, haven't hit that join button, no worries there. The only benefit you're getting if you hit that join button is extra bonus video every weekend. Just watching to the end over here is enough. That's pretty darn awesome. Really, really appreciate it. We're out of here. You guys truly, really rock.
Adios.
Need to get an air horn.